Hey folks, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss something very important that is called group discussion. I'm going to let you know what exactly is that, what are all the things that are required for the participants to know about group discussion, and what is expected out of you from the group discussion, what are the types of group discussions that are available, and what are the important features that we would look as a recruiter from you during the group discussion. All this will be conveyed in about 7 to 10 minutes in this session. Stay tuned. Group discussion is most preferred. Why? Very simple. We can compare a large amount of people over there. For example, 10 or 12 participants can be compared at the same place, and it's not time consuming and it's very quick. So you can get the idea about who is who, what can be done with this guy, can this guy be recruited. All this can be done within a very short span of time. So this GD will be very helpful for the recruiters to understand how much critical thinking does the participant have, what is the confidence of each and every participant, how much team working mentality they have, what is the decision making ability that they have, how much leadership skills they have, the communication skills, the attitude, and most important point, listening skills. All these can be analyzed in a single place for 10 12 people who are most likely the competitors for the same position that they are all fighting for. So it's easy for me to pick the best one out of all those. Say for about 12 people, if they are available, I want only two. I can spot the 2 out of 12 very easily by comparing these very important characteristics. Coming to the GD, is it all only one type of GD available with us? No, there are multiple types of GDs available. And the most important point is we need to know the types of GDs before we go deeper into discussing that GDs in detail. What are the types of GD? The first one is a normal GD. This is a very simple, straightforward GD that most of the organizations would prefer doing. What is it? They will give you a common topic, and that common topic has to be discussed with very clearly. For example, future after COVID, mobile phone usage, good or bad, economic slowdown. Now, these kind of topics will really generate a lot of interest with all the participants, and everyone would tend to talk. So this will be challenging for you in terms of you providing right inputs, because everyone will have a lot of inputs. So you need to properly give inputs, and most importantly, you should be very active and energetic. Next, controversial GD. They can give you a very controversial topic, and the recruiters can have a deeper understanding of what do you know, how do you react when a controversial thing comes, and your lateral thinking ability will be analyzed using this controversial GD method. So what can be a controversial GD topic? Very simple. Abortion's legalization. How do we legalize abortion? Is it right or bad? This is a very controversial topic, and if this is provided, you need to be really careful when you are talking and make sure that your presentation, your talk, your points are all presented in a right way that it can be accepted. So most of the times this is not preferred, but this is one of the options that is available with them. Next is abstract GD. What is it? Very simple. I'll give you a very simple abstract topic. I'll tell you air, I'll tell you chair, I'll tell you blue, I'll tell you color. And when I tell that, you got to build content over it, and you need to develop a story, and the discussion should go along with this single word that I provided you. So I will not give you more information, but it's your responsibility as a participant, it's your responsibility as a team to build a story around it to take the discussion forward. So this will help the recruiters in understanding how much creative are you, how much ideas can you generate within the short span of time that we provide. Next is case study based GD. I already have a case study, I have a track record with me, I know what is what has gone wrong, what has given me success, and that's what is recorded as case study. Now what I'll do is I'll throw the scenario on the table, and the recruiter may ask you to discuss on that. So this will help them to understand the participant's analytical ability, the ability of the participant to identify what exactly is the real problem in the given statement, and ability to come up with feasible solutions. This is one of the types that normally companies prefer as well. And the companies can also, I mean, the recruiters can also give you an option by throwing 10 topics on the table. You need to pick up one topic and you need to discuss. So the selection of topics should be done in concurrence with all the participants, and make sure that you select the topic where you can really talk. And this should actually be done in a very, very neat way, very polite way. There cannot be any fight there. So they will even watch that. If there are 10 topics given, how do you coordinate between the participants to select one? This shows your leadership skills. Role play. Next one is very important. They can give you a role to play, and you need to play, you need to act like that particular person in the GD. For example, you could be a developer, somebody could be a tester, somebody could be a delivery head, and somebody could be a manager. So how do you take that scene? So they will look into your adaptability and originality in this role play method. Right. How do we impress and how do we make an impact in GD? This is something very, very important. So please understand that GD is not a joke. Also, GD is not a fighting ground. It is neither of that. GD has to be taken seriously, but you don't have to be really like feeling like, wow, this is a playground where we need to really fight and win. No, don't go with that spirit. You will do well, you can do well, but you cannot fight there. So keep your nerves calm down, and it can still be a very nice experience for you as well as your fellow participants. The first one is plan. First, propose the agenda to the group, and you can be the agenda creator for the GD. They are about to start, so well, you can say that, well, this could be the plan for our discussion, guys. What do you say? And when it is accepted by everyone, it's going to be fun for you because you led the show there. And from then, you can actually moderate the entire discussion and you would really be noticed. Then make it easy. Don't run fast. It's not going to really help you. Don't over talk. Don't let anyone dominate. You don't dominate. These are all very simple. Make it easy. Listen. Listening skills are very much looked into when you come to GD. I'm telling you, they are noticing your listening skills. A good listener can be a good speaker. A good listener can be a good solution provider. This is very crucial. No fight, it's a discussion. I told you this. A discussion cannot get into a fight level, so be normal, no aggression. You do not have to raise the voice. So please understand, you should never do that. Flexibility. This is very, very important. This is a discussion, guys. When you are in a discussion, your opinion could change in between. So discussion need not be always for or against. If you feel that you are against something and because of the discussion you change in favor of that particular discussion, that's still okay. It's a discussion. How do you adapt? How do you change yourself? How do you stand there? How much flexible are you is even noticed during this. Next is humor. Be humorous, please. It's very helpful because the entire situation will be very tight and this humor would be really helpful. But don't be too much humorous. It could as well hurt people. Allow evolution. We need to evolve. The discussion should evolve. Don't let it hang on in the same place. So you drag it to the next level and let everybody come on to it. Next, there is no right answer in a discussion. Please understand, it's all about ideas. So present your ideas in a nice way. Most important points that I would like to convey you is please respect everyone. Self-respect is very important as you respect others. That's very, very important. Please do not miss this point of respecting others. We can be a positive participant. Positive roles are initiator, organizer, clarifier, summarizer, critic, harmonizer. All these roles are called positive roles. You can take any one of these roles and you can play. Negative roles are dominators, immature participant, joker, attacker. Don't get into a situation where you get identity crisis. That's not right. So you cannot be a negative participant. You will have to be a positive participant and people look for only positive guys. So to summarize, be enthusiastic, be calm, be respectful, be fair, be competent, be humble, invite participation. You are shortlisted in the GD if you follow all this. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please type it in the comment section. I'll happily answer the questions. If you like the channel and the content, please subscribe. Thank you.